So I branded this the best backpacks add-on we have on the Minecraft marketplace. This is created by Thunder A. It's recently been updated and is now on the 2.0 version. You reached out to me, the creators reached out to me. The issues that you guys had with duplication, items going missing, and too many structures has now been resolved. They are a top tier marketplace partner and definitely want your feedback on this most recent update. In terms of ratings, it's doing good. It's not doing great. I imagine the issues that I've just mentioned is the reason why people gave this negative feedback. If we just tap on this, it's still obviously leaning towards the 5-star rather than the 1-star. But again, some of you did have issues, and I did see it on my previous video. Let's take a quick look at what they put inside of the changelog notes. It says Backpacks Add-on 2.0 update is here. Fixes entity duplication bug. Finally. Reduced structure spawning added. Also, finally. I hope they have a toggle for structures in this version, if not in the future. Some of you just want the backpacks. You don't typically want the structures. Toggle your abilities on and off. Physics to the backpack movement in player's body. Changelog button in guidebook for much more. This isn't any standard backpack type of add-on. It can store liquids such as lava and water inside of the backpack. We have some pretty cool designs, but more importantly, it has multiple pages. It's not just like a retextured shulker or a retextured bundle. I think they've done a really good job. I'm excited to check out this latest update. The latest file size is 1 megabyte. So just in case this add-on is new to you, let me very briefly show you what this has to offer. So this is what it looks like on my back. It doesn't take up the armor slots. You can use the elytra with this. You can use a chest plate. This simply goes in your offhand. Now, when I move this to my hotbar, it's currently locked. I cannot move this at all. In order to move this, just go to the next slot. Drag this wherever you wanted to. Let's say if you had multiple backpacks in your inventory, you could simply do this. If you go on this one more time and right click, I'm currently on page 1. So this goes all the way up to page 8. Now, bear in mind that this is a top tier backpack and in a brand new world will take you quite some time to get. If we tap on this number, as you can see here, it's showing us how much lava we actually have, which means I could put this here and take it all out, or put it in there one by one and fill this back up. Honestly, the UI has been improved as well. There's so many awesome changes with this. I'm so impressed. If you did miss my first video and this is new to you, I would recommend starting there, then coming back. This latest update is all about quality of life. Let's check it out. So once you do have this installed in your pre-existing world, you are now going to be given 2 items. For those of you that do already own this add-on, make sure you update to get the latest files. The first item is going to be the guidebook, which has been revamped and slightly changed in color. But you're also now going to be given the configuration wrench. Now, when you tap on this, it says Backpacks ++ configurations. As of right now, there's no way to alter the structures. However, I can say in this version, they are so much more balanced. And you do not find them all the time, if not at all, next to each other. So we have backpack abilities. So in case you guys don't know, this add-on does come with special backpack abilities. The Warden gives you Sonic Boom, for example. These can now be turned off. Now, I don't know how this is going to work in Realms, because everybody is going to get access to the configuration wrench, from my understanding. So hopefully in the future, there is some kind of admin privileges that they can do. But as of right now, everything is currently turned on. I'm going to explain everything you need to know about this very, very shortly. Now, if you open up this guidebook, same kind of information is here, but they do have a disclaimer. For the best experience, change the UI profile to classic. Just go to video settings, video UI profile. So I typically play on classic. I think this might be more aimed at people playing with the touch. So we're just going to scroll down to the bottom here because we have the Backpacks ++ changelog in version 2 adjustments. Structures spawn rate is balanced. Now, I asked the creators what this means, and yes, it does mean a massive reduction in these structures spawning. And I kind of want to show you. If you go to my first video where I checked out the structures, there was actually a structure right here. There was also one very, very close. Now, I can tell you the underground structures do not spawn anywhere near as much as they previously did. I'm going to be honest with you, I still haven't found one yet. So that was the biggest complaint from people in the comment section. Some of you didn't want structures. Some of you said that they did spawn too frequently. I have this add-on active in my realm, and people in my realm were like they spawn too frequently. So they have reduced them. Unfortunately, there is no toggle to turn this off, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys that I'm not seeing any just yet. So it does seem like the underground ones are a much rarer find compared to previously. So that's good news. Let's see if we can find one. If we don't, we are going to go to another location where in the first video, I also had like 3 or 4 spawning next to each other. So I didn't find one underground, but I did find one above ground. Now, last time I checked this out, we have a village down there, which we are going to check out, where we did see like 3 or 4 spawning next to each other. So if we do head over to this structure, tap on this chest, you can see here, we now have obviously different kinds of patterns, and it looks like the pattern style has also been updated as well, so we could take them and apply them to our backpack. It also looks like we have a reduction in chests, because I'm pretty sure last time we checked this out, there was many more chests on offer. Now I'm going to do this in real time, real quick. So this structure right here we came to in the first video, there was like a structure here, a structure here, a structure here, and one over there. So good news is, in terms of structures, massively reduced. So let's mess around with that configuration. Inside of here, I have a wooden backpack. If I go ahead and apply this to my character and crouch, we have the sonic boom ability. If I open this up, go ahead and turn this off and hit submit, on the cooldown, this should in fact disappear. Let's count this down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've definitely waited plenty. And as you can see, the ability does not happen at all. If we go back inside of here, I think you can turn specific ones on. Yeah, so if you wanted to have the warden one on, you could. If you don't, let's say you wanted the wings one on, maybe you didn't want people flying, turn it off, shield, etc. So all of these do come with their special abilities. I'm guessing things like shark and like aquatic based are going to give you things like water breathing. You'll have to check out my first video where we did actually go over this. For the sake of today's video, I am going to leave them all on. So another big change in this latest update is the UI upgrade. Don't forget though, although I did have the Warden backpack, I could grab my netherite one and apply this templates. I like to call them templates. They're tiers. Open up this, tap on this, and they go here. You'll see here, this is now changed to that. So basically, there's like standard backpacks. The higher graded one, like the netherite, is going to have more storage versus the likes of a leather one. So for now, let's just get rid of all of these items. And let's focus on the UI revamp and liquid storage, which we showed you at the start of this video. So this UI hasn't changed, but this has. So one thing they have outlined in the change log is that lava buckets and regular buckets can now store 150 liquid, which is insane. Now, this can obviously all be read inside of here. Liquid expanded to 150 buckets. I'm not sure what it was previously. Let me quickly take a look at my previous video. I think it was around about 20. So massive improvements. Here is just 9, for example, of each type. Like if we open this, go to our liquids. I think we can we not tap on this? I swear we could tap on this previously. I swear you could just tap on this previously. I swear I could. Regardless, you can store a lot more here. I already had a bunch inside of this one anyway. Because, like, this one's on, like, 19. So you'd be here a long time. But this is good if you want mass storage. I like this. I wish they had, like, a UI slot for the totems. That would be really, really cool. But, yeah, the liquids look so much better as well now. But these, this goes in here. And that's the only problem. You have to tap these ones. Because they want to go all the way up there. But you can see how this works. I did show you at the start. Pretty cool function. This is to close it as well. So you know to go back to this. I'm quite conflicted with this next change, so would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this. So inside of the latest changes, it says patterns icon updated plus updated the tier names. Previously, it was wooden, leather, iron, diamonds, and netherite, which as a Minecraft player, we obviously know the likes of diamond is better than wooden. We know iron is better than leather. We know netherite is top tier. So you're going to have to relearn all of these, such as starter, traveler, armored, explorer, and eternal. I wasn't a fan of this. Maybe that's just me. It's just because of Minecraft muscle memory. I mean, starter isn't too difficult. We know it's a starter one. Traveler, armored is iron, I guess. Explorer would be diamonds. The only advantage we have here is the colors, you could argue. Obviously, Minecraft now has a rarity feature in the game, but they've all now been added. And I'll show you guys some of the basics here before we kind of dive into this a little bit more. It's not really a big deal, honestly. So if we put this here, this is obviously the starter. This is going to be like the traveler. You've got like different designs and things like that. I don't think it matters too much for this backpack, but we'll dive into this with some other stuff in a second. But yeah, that has been slightly altered. And considering this is a netherite backpack, it does need the eternal related ones. You can't put a starter, traveler, armored, etc. So you'd have to have a low tier backpack, which if I was to do / give at P and we did leather and go to the bottom real quick and I change it to starter. Let's go traveler. So this one can be altered, would be axolotl. This one can be an iron golem. This one could be the creeper. And you can put this one. So higher tiers can go into lower. Lower can't go into higher. Next, we have the new backpack designs. Now, I believe there are 10 of them. Yes. So we're going to get rid of what we previously had. Let me show you all of these, which you can now find around your world. So we have the bookshelf one. I'm going to go ahead and put these on one by one. So this is the bookshelf one. As you can see right there, looking pretty snazzy. I like it. There's a lot of really cool options as well inside of this. We're going to go ahead and take this one off and put the cake one on. Have a little look at the cake. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the basic ones, right? Some people like the fancy ones. It's all down to preference. This one is the copper golem. There is a copper golem structure, I believe, but I can't figure out where to find it. As of right now, we've got a creaking one. Now, I like this one. I wonder what happens if I put this template inside of here. I wonder if it gives you any abilities or not. I actually don't know the full list of abilities, which I'm guessing you could probably find it inside of here. So backpack abilities. Let's see what it says regarding this. Okay, so not every single one does have an ability. Okay, so they don't all have abilities. Only some of them do. So does that mean... Wait, let's try this then. So does the creaking not have one? You could probably find it inside of here. Creaking... No creaking one inside of there. Okay, so I don't think any of the new ones, by the looks of it, have any current abilities. Okay, I'm fine with that. Next on our list is going to be the fox one. Oh, that looks pretty cute. Look at him sticking out. After that one, we have Halloween. Perfect timing. They've done this really smart. Got the update out just in time. There is a magma one. Now, that one I like a lot. That's very, very clean. We also have Christmas. Not quite there yet. We also have the portal frame one. Yeah, that's clean. And we also have a wolf version as well. Out of all of these, I like the creaking one. I think I do. In terms of other changes, bug fixes, mob duplication resolved and resolved some more bugs. That's all they said. You might find it via their Discord, which will be down below. And then we've got additional items, which again, the new stuff that we went over, along with 4 new structures: aquatic ruins, copper golem house, pale tent, and pumpkin house. So inside of here, if we go to structures, I could not see the copper related changes at all. So it explains a couple of things about, let's go down. It explains where you can find pale tent, pale garden was quite obvious. Pumpkin house explains where I could find that. Underwater ruin, etc. But there was nothing in regards to the copper one, so I apologize. But let's go to the aquatic ruins. So this is the structure you are going to be looking for. It looks like this. Now, I noticed a couple of air pockets in it, which was actually perfect. That's incredibly dark. I can't see a darn thing. But this one has the armored tier. That's all it has. I only noticed one chest, but as a bonus with this, It's the only structure I managed to find that did generate with like 2 of them next to each other. There you go, right here. Come on, Echo, swim. Swim. Quickly. Okay, we made it, and we managed to find Traveler and Hydra inside of that one. But that's one of the brand new structures. As for the Pale Tent, I had to go to 3 separate Pale Garden biomes in order to find this. I mean, it's not amazing. It's quite a subtle structure, but it only has 1 chest. But you are obviously going to find a couple more here. So we managed to find 2 starters and 2 travelers. Yeah, we got chest and creaking, which makes sense. Bookshelf and a Christmas one. But yeah, finding this was quite difficult. As for the Halloween house, I managed to find this in a birch forest. There is a couple other forest type biomes that you can discover this. I really like this. It was pretty cool. So we managed to find Mimic, Zombie, another zombie related one. And this one has a couple of, yeah, a lot of the same ones here. Really likes the zombie related ones here. Would have made perfect sense for the Halloween one to be found here, but structures, there's more of them. In terms of generation, massively reduced. And that's it for this update. I hope today's video has kept you all updated. If you made it this far, leave a comment down below and say, hey Echo, I really like your creaking backpack. I still recommend this. It's a top tier add-on, the best backpack one we have to date.